Slide forward. Tim, you get on top of that. Go.
Where's the road? No, same. Oh, he's going to be
Lastly, Eddie Hearn said, now you both, two British fighters, hold all the belts. Now, can we make that fight? Is it a fight that you're willing to do if Deontay decides not to take on the rematch? Trilogy.
If Deontay don't want the rematch, then let's go, AJ.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Right, no more interviews, guys. No, we're done.
Congratulations, Tyson. You said you was going to do it, and you did what you said you was going to do.
Like a champ, baby.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Boxing News Today. I'm your host, Keith Moe, and I am so excited to be here because we got so much to talk about the Deontaywilder versus Tyson Fury fight. I was there for you guys representing, and man, oh man, as you saw, that was one crazy fight and all the controversy behind it. Now, what I am going to be sharing with you today in my show right here on Boxing News Today is an exclusive. And that exclusive is that I had the opportunity to talk to Mark Breland after the fight. It wasn't just talk to him, me and one of our guys that also does media, and I'm not afraid to say his name is Blue Blood from Blue Blood Sports. It was him and I together with Mark Breland after the fight. And it was not pretty because Mark Breland was very upset and very, very hurt. And we walked Mark Breland to the CVS pharmacy to get none other than a piece of luggage for him to pack his stuff and go home. That's right, Mark Breland, me, and Blue Blood from Blue Blood Sports, Blue, had to go to CVS and get him the luggage piece. And then after we got the luggage piece, we went to Denny's restaurant. All of this was right there on Las Vegas Boulevard. We walked over to CVS Pharmacy. We walked to the Denny's restaurant. And in Denny's restaurant, that's where Mark Breland, myself, and Blue from Blue Blood Sports sat down and we had some dinner and talked about what happened at the fight.
I just wanted to give, Jay, you were asked a question earlier you didn't get a chance to answer. I don't know if you remember what it was. Basically the decision to throw in the towel that was made in the corner. Was that something that was discussed? Did Mark just throw it? I kind of wanted to know about that decision to end the fight.
Yeah,
and I'll let you guys go.
Check. Mark threw the towel. I didn't think he should have. Deontay's the kind of guy he's the kind of guy that's a go out on his shield kind of guy, and he would tell you straight up, don't throw the towel in. In fact, in the dressing room when Tyson was getting his hands wrapped, in one of the earlier fights, which they show on the screen in the locker room, they had a guy that got stopped. We were like, stop the fight. And right when the ref stopped the fight, the towel came in, and Tyson looked at his people and said, never, like that. And I said, yeah, that's the same kind of guy Deontay is. He does not want that. And then you've always got to consider also that Deontay is a fearsome puncher. So that's always a difficult thing because, he does always have that shot to land a big shot and turn things around. So that's what happened there. But Deontay is doing well, and he's he'll be back. He'll be all the better for it. But congratulations, absolutely, to Tyson and to his team. A class act all the way around, and we're thrilled to be part of the show with him.
So this is what happened. During the fight, as you know, when the fight first begun, and you can even see this on my first piece of a video where I put and talked about what caused the fight before any of this stuff got to the press about the helmet and everything. I was telling you his breathing was off because of the helmet. This is before any news channel broadcast anything. This was right at the fight in the back when Tyson Fury was leaving. I told everybody on video during that moment right there that it was the helmet that caused him to not be able to breathe properly. And when he couldn't breathe properly and his legs weren't proper, he didn't have no legs. He didn't have proper breathing. His equilibrium was off and he was out of breath. He was trying to catch his breath. This is just when he took the mask off. From that point on, he was not good. I know personally when you put a mask on, because I put a motorcycle mask on to film a movie one time, and I had that thing on for like 5 minutes, and man, when I had to pull that thing off, whew, it's not like the motorcycle helmets and you can just pull up the thing and you can have it. No, you want to have the full effect and you have it closed. You can lose your breath in that motorcycle helmet. And he lost some of his breath. You can see it. Now during the fight, he could see he wasn't stepping right because his equilibrium was off because he was dizzy. And then you're getting punched in the head and in the ear. He got punched behind the head. That's what Mark Breland said he saw. He saw that he got punched behind the head, and then later on, he got punched in the ear where his ear started to swell up, and it looked like it could have swelled up. Now, here's what Mark Breland said that he did. That he said that even though Deontay wanted to go on fighting, Deontay Wilder was only thinking about himself at that time. His exact words. He said Deontay Wilder was not thinking about his family and his children, and that if anything had happened to him, if he let him go on, he could have been disabled, period, from boxing. And that was Mark Breland's decision at that time, even though Coach Jay was trying to wave off the throwing in the towel. Mark Breland saw that and threw in the towel because he felt as a boxer, that the man, Deontay Wilder, could have been hurt from boxing forever. Now, don't get it wrong. Mark Breland, while we were sitting down in Denny's, he was very sad. He was very sad. But at the same time that he was sad, he was hurt because he was told that he was being dropped from the team. That's right, that night. And here's the bombshell. This is the bombshell, that $25,000 was going to be taken from his check for doing that. That's right, $25,000. Now, this is the truth. This is what happened. I was there with Mark Breland and Blue Blood from Blue Blood Sports. Maybe they're not going to take the $25,000 back from him. I don't know. But that was what went down there that night when we had dinner. And after we finished talking about all the stuff that went on in that fight and how he felt about the family, how he felt about the family. And I don't want to say all that stuff about what he said. But what he said simply, this one piece, was that he did not want Deontay Wilder to be disabled from the sport of boxing. And that's why he made his decision. That was it. I respect his decision. I know how Deontay Wilder is upset. I like you. I love you, Deontay Wilder. You know that. I seen you. We talk. And we cool. I don't know if we'll still be cool after this. I'm just telling the truth about what happened. I was there. You look at any of the security cameras from the casino. You can go get any. You can look at any security cameras from the CVS and from the Denny's. You can go get all those security cameras. You'll see me, Blue Blood Sports, and Mark Breland going to get that luggage being in the rest, going to Denny's and coming back to the hotel after eating dinner and talking about this whole thing about what happened. Unfortunately, Mark Breland may be fired. Maybe he may not. Maybe be already fired. But this is what I saw. It's a private meeting with us. I'm a nobody. But at that time, I was helping Mark Breland and Blue Blood because really they didn't know where the CVS was. And I told them I know how to get over there and everything to the CVS and everything, and they wanted to get something to eat. And I told them it was a Denny's right there. We could go to the Denny's, and that'll be you don't have to go too far or So that's what we decided to do. We went to the CVS, and then we went to the Denny's and we ate, and then we went back to the hotel. Then after that, Mark went to his room, and then Blue rode me to the airport because I had to catch a flight in a couple of hours. This was like 4 a.m. And so I had to catch a flight to get my flight back to Los Angeles and everything. And so that was how it went down. It was a crazy night, some crazy fun, some unbelievable stuff, a wild week in boxing. All the fights were good, I loved the fights. I enjoyed everybody out there. Everything was so much fun. We were all having a great time out there in Vegas. Tyson Fury won. He won the fight. He took the belts. And I know how much that hurts Deontaywilder. Man, it should hurt to get all your belts taken away from you by somebody else's decision to do that without you losing it on your own. Man, I know how painful that must be. I never experienced it, but I could feel the pain, man. I could see your pain while you were in the back there when the ambulances people were checking you out and you were laying kind of almost arm on the table and your family there. Man, God bless you and God bless your family for just being there, man, and being able to be there for them, man, and be there for yourself and that you're okay and that you're going to be okay. That's what I pray now. And I pray that you don't have any ruptured eardrum, which that's a part of what Mark Breland was talking about, or any head injuries or anything like that, man. You're a good dude, a great fighter, and you'll be back in that ring, without a doubt. Just got to get the rest and get somebody, get some rest, take it easy a little bit, and you're going to be good. Now, on the other hand, I was rooting for Deontay for the fight. All the way down with the whole thing. Deontay Wilder, I spent time talking to Deontay Wilder. We cool. I hope we still cool, but on the other side, Tyson Fury, he won. He won the fight, undeniable, stopped the fight, the whole thing, towel thrown in. So he won. Now, I was hoping after the fight that I would be able to go to the Deontay Wilder after party because I wanted to go to the after party. Everybody wanted to go to the Deontay Wilder after party. You know what I'm saying? That was going to be the party where you could party, but I wasn't even invited to the party. So I was going to try to figure out if they would somebody let me in the party, I know my boy Sam Watson pretty good, but I didn't have no ticket to no after party, and I heard Deontay Wilder was having an after party. Now, when the whole thing was over and everything, everybody didn't know what to do, where to go and everything, but Tyson Fury had a big party planned and everything at the Hakkasan in Las Vegas, a big old nightclub. And he said that, hey, I'm going over to the Hakkasan to party, so hey, everybody's invited. So I went over to the Hakkasan because that was the only party that I knew that was going on, and it was in a big place, and we were invited. And on the other side, everybody was like in confusion about what happened, what they're going to do and all that. So I went over to the Hakkasan. It was the biggest party ever. And I stayed in there and partied, and it was a great old time. Partied in the Hakkasan, celebrating the fight. And I ain't gonna lie, them UK people, they party hard. They be grabbing you and throwing you. They be like happy. You know, it's like a wild party. It was a wild party in there. And they had alcohol over the place and food. It was a pretty nice party. So while at one end I'm over here grieving, you know, and hoping that Deontay Wilder is gonna be okay, I did go and see what was happening on the other side, the party. It was a party. It didn't matter whether it was Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury. It was a party in Vegas, and the cost to get in was $150. And because I had my media badge, the guy gave me a free pass and said, "Here's your free pass because you're part of the boxing thing here. It's a $150 pass." I said, "Wow, thank you." I went in that party, man, it was off the chain. So, you know, I mean, that is what boxing is all about. Boxing is about us going out to have a good time. All of us spent all that money to go to Vegas. We are supposed to have a good time when we spend that money. And I had me a blast. I accomplished all my goals. I was there with all the people, all the fighters. There's to be some good content up on Boxing News Today. I need y'all to go to Boxing News Today and subscribe. You see it with the boxing with the 2, the number 2, and day. Boxing News with the number 2 day. Go over to Boxing News Today and subscribe so we can get more and more. I'm gonna put a lot of this content up for you guys. I want y'all to check it all out because you got the fight stuff, you got the pre-fight stuff, you got interviews, you get to see what the boxers are doing, you get to see what everybody doing and having fun, and you get to see what everybody did in Las Vegas for this Deontay Wilder fight, you know, Tyson Fury fight, you know. I mean, hey, check out UK people, US people, Switzerland, wherever y'all are, no matter where, Germany, I don't care. Hey, we love you no matter what. So come on and subscribe to Boxing News Today. Be a part of our growth. Thank you.
I feel like a champ.
How you gonna celebrate tonight?
Hakkasan. Hakkasan or bust? Wow, now that's the way to ride.
Oh, you want to get in the front? No. No one else get in that car.
Tyson, what are you going to do to rest?
Right,
What are you going to do to rest after all this?
we got another car.
Tyson, what are you going to do to rest after all this preparation?
He's going to Euros. He's going to Disney World.
What are you going to do to rest?
He's going to Disney World. He's going to Euros.
Oh, that's
God bless. Love you, Tyson. Ponty Prida, am I right?
Tyson, congratulations, Tyson.
Good
job, Tyson.
Tyson, best boxer.
Good job, Tyson.
Party enough for everybody. Gypsy King.
All right, you guys, that was Tyson Fury at the end of the fight, at the end of the night, doing the thing. We saw Tyson Fury, he won the fight, he's in the car, going to the Hakkasan. We're going to go over there to Hakkasan and party with Tyson Fury, but he won. Congratulations, Tyson.
Congratulations, champ.
You did it,
You
man.
did it.
You did
You
it,
have a
man.
safe trip
You
back
deserve
home,
all
baby.
the praise.
You
all
came
the
over
love.
here and shocked the
All
world,
the
baby.
people said you did
There's
it.
fans,
You
America,
did it.
baby. You did it.
Woo! What a night. What a night, what a night, what a night. Tyson Fury won over Deontay Wilder. Was that a fight or was that a fight?
What?
Is everybody shocked or is everybody shocked?
It was a shocker.
Oh my God. Hey, congratulations to Tyson Fury. Hey, our prayers are with Deontay Wilder because we don't know what really happened. We want to make sure he's okay. He's our friend and we love him, but Tyson Fury won. But we still love Deontay Wilder. We're going to always love Deontay Wilder. But at the moment right now, we got to talk about the win, and the win was Tyson Fury. Fury said that he was going to do it in the second round. He didn't do it in the second round, but he did win. I was concerned about Deontay Wilder because it just looked like he was having a breathing problem as soon as he got in the ring and took off that mask. I think the mask was what did it to him to take his breath, because you can't really breathe with those heavy masks on like that. He had that mask on too long, and watch the video. When he takes the mask off, he starts breathing like he can't really catch his breath. But anyway, at the end of the day, our prayers go out to him. Tyson Fury won, and whoa, what a shocker. Of course, he had the chance to win, but
They threw in the towel.
who knew? Yeah, now there's some controversy right there about the towel. As you heard, Mark Breland threw in the towel, but Coach G, he didn't have anything to say with that and didn't know he was going to throw in the towel. Mark Breland actually mentioned that he might, but he didn't at first. But then in the round, Coach G said that he just threw the towel in without him knowing it. Now I know Deontaywilder is furious. He's furious right now. You threw in the towel, Coach. Oh, Coach, man, Mark, you threw in the towel. Hey, man, we cool. But the thing is, he don't have his belts no more because of that towel went in.
Stripped.
He stripped, right? He got
Naked.
not just stripped by the ref, but stripped from the fight and all his belts. I know he didn't want to go out like that. I know.
He's beltless.
He's upset. He's got to be upset. I would be upset if somebody threw in the towel. Now, I did see blood coming out of his mouth at the time. He did have blood coming out of his mouth.
I knew it was going to be a problem because the man was 50 pounds over Fury, 50 pounds extra, man.
Yeah,
How you gonna
did.
deal with that?
Yeah, he did.
And they waiting to see the man's
I thought that
clothes.
extra power too.
See his muscles and shit. You don't need to see his muscles. After the man weigh in 50 pounds over, it's over. That's
It's
why.
like almost 40.
That's
actually,
why I
you
went
know?
with Wilder. I went with Fury and UNLV.
Well,
I got a double underdog today. UNLV upset San Diego State. Nobody would even think about that.
I
But
had
back to boxing.
Deontay-Wilder all day, and I still got Deontay-Wilder. Matter of fact, I got to get back in there and get my bag. I left it in there.
Welcome back
All right,
in.
hey, but look,
King
y'all
of
stay
press,
tuned for
baby.
more. I'm going back here to get my bag. I came out here to catch some footage of the Gypsy King, but what a night! A shocker!
And this is boxing tonight.
Boxing news today.
There you go, baby.
But we do it at night, but it's boxing news today. We love y'all. Stay
God
tuned.
bless.
Subscribe.
Keith is
Boxing
the
News
man,
Today.
#1.